Let's go into our news of the week, which is, as always, brought to you by Eagle Mortgage. You know, Eagle Mortgage has been sponsoring the news of the week for about 10 years here on Grow Omaha. We appreciate them doing that. Holly Schneiderwin is the owner and proprietor and boss over there at Eagle Mortgage, and she does such a great job of helping her clients get their piece of the American dream. She's put together a great team of mortgage brokers and processors and support people. They can help you through what is a difficult and complicated process. A lot of people dread having to get financing for a house, and I get it. It's a big deal. It's a lot of money, but Holly and her team makes it so much easier. You can find them in person at 114th and Davenport, just south of Dodge, or online at eaglemortgagecompany.com. That's eaglemortgagecompany.com. Well, we want to start off in far west Omaha, and that is where Millard Public Schools Foundation is building a new activity center that would be available to all Millard Public Schools students. They announced this week a naming rights partnership with Iowa-based Green State Credit Union. So it will be called the Green State Millard Activity Center. This 85,000 square foot privately funded facility is under construction now, right about 210th, 211th, and Q Street. It's by Millard's Horizon High School, and opening is scheduled for late this fall. So, Trenton, you know it's a big facility if they can get naming rights.
Absolutely, and that's so popular. You'll see a lot of high schools. You'll see a lot of different organizations get sponsorship, whether it's a banner along the sports field or whatever. And it takes a lot of people to put kids through youth sports and student activities and all of the above. What I love about this is it's just a few blocks away from a few listings that I have with Spencer Morse in our office. You have it here, folks, that in the next week or two, the new Bakers, 125,000 square foot Bakers, is going to break ground at the Kensington Park development, northwest corner of 204th and Q. We have 2 lots for sale or for lease or build a suit. Great lots, looking for coffee shops, looking for quick service restaurants, sit down restaurants, small strip center, whatever have you. And then this activity center will be just down the road. And this is that 204th Street corridor that are just going gangbusters. Mm-hmm. You're getting all kinds of services and plenty of new housing going up. You got Coventry right there, and I'm loving what's happening out there. And they built the infrastructure right first.
Yeah, it's crazy to watch that corridor. In fact, another news item we have is just a tiny bit north of where Bakers is going to start construction, and that is Cobalt Credit Union, 204th and F. Just a little bit north of there. That is called the Iron Bluff development, and they just are moving forward, got a building permit to build a building there, and so that is just another example.
Yeah, Fairway Foods closed there. They've got a couple
closed on the land, so they're going to be building.
Yep, exactly. It's very good. And they have a couple schools there as well, and Omaha Public Library.
Yeah, there's going to be an Omaha Public Library southwest of 204th and F. So it's very exciting, and it is already and will become even more one of the primary corridors in the Omaha area. Well, if we go downtown, the tower crane being used to assemble the future Mutual of Omaha headquarters building has reached its maximum height now of about 780 feet. If you go down there this weekend, they have a huge American flag hanging from the tower crane, supposedly to celebrate Labor Day, I would assume. Also means they're apparently not doing any construction today. Doggone it.
Put it up yesterday.
Put it up yesterday.
Take it down tomorrow.
But the building, the core tower went up again this week. And so estimates are there's probably about only 30 feet or less of height to go before the building maxes out. Also, what's significant about that, it's far from done, but the Mutual of Omaha Tower is now the tallest building in Omaha. It is technically taller than the First National Tower, which has held that title since the early 2000s, an end of an era.
I think that's a pretty good trade for the W. Dale Clark Library site.
Yeah, we go from what was a low-slung prison A lot of people would say libraries are prisons. I know. I love libraries.
Architecture is like new.
But it looked like a prison.
What's the architecture called?
Brutalist.
Yeah, brutalist architecture.
And not all brutalist architecture is bad. The World Herald Northwestern Bell building right to the north of there is a brutalist. I love that building. I think that building looks cool. So not all brutalist architecture is bad, but the old Omaha Public Library looked like a prison. And we've replaced it with a skyscraper, so that's great. Hey, we've got a new tire retail chain from the western part of the United States coming into Omaha. It's called Les Schwab Tire Center. First Omaha area location is going to be in Papillion's Tower District. This is a development northwest of 84th and 370, so named because the iconic Papillion water tower with the monarch butterfly is right there. And this will be a 2-story building with 7 service bays. It's the chain is based in Bend, Oregon, and it has nearly 600 stores, but they're only in 15 states, mostly in the West. In fact, the only existing store in Nebraska is in North Platte.
You're going to see more. They want to do a bunch of stores. They've looked at a few of our sites, and it'll be interesting to see. They'll give Jensen Tire and some of the other ones a run for their money.
Discount tire this, tire that. Seems like there are a lot of them. QAT Global is relocating its downtown office from the Twin Towers of Central Park Plaza to the Capitol District. Got a building permit, and it indicates that QAT Global is remodeling space inside the 3-story office building at 1100 Capitol Avenue. This is the building that currently has Deloitte and Private Wealth Asset Management. QAT Global is a locally grown IT company with international offices in Costa Rica and Brazil, really going fast, and it's good to see them moving to the Capitol District. Of course, the reason they have to move out of the Twin Towers is that they are being converted into the Duo with over 700 apartment units and retail space as well. And then finally, Claas, the German manufacturer of agricultural combines and tractor machinery that has its North American headquarters here in Omaha, held a groundbreaking yesterday at 132nd and Giles, right next to its 162,000 square foot manufacturing plant. This for a 45,000 square foot research and development facility. They make the Lexion combines. And this research and development facility will open next year. And it's nice to see, a German company putting engineers in Omaha, doing R&D here. Company leadership said, yeah, you want to do some of this here in North America because the types of fields we have in North America are different in Europe. For one thing, they're a hell of a lot bigger.
And also there's a lot, they do assemblage there. Don't they put those together in there?
Yeah, the plant right next door is exactly where they assemble those combines, and they're huge. They're some of the biggest combines.
Been in there. It's cool.
They're some of the biggest combines in the world. And that is your news of the week, which is brought to you by Eagle Mortgage, eaglemortgagecompany.com.